What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel where you subscribe for daily updates on Bitcoin. It could be a crazy day in the markets. We're going to take a look at the Dow, gold, DXY, and Bitcoin and see what's going on. Definitely stick around for the whole video. And don't forget, we have a free Discord group. There's a link below. Definitely check it out. It's an awesome community, and let's get into it. All right, guys, as always, this is not financial advice, trading advice, nor is it investment advice. Always do your own due diligence and your own research before investing or trading in any markets. Before we begin, just a reminder, we do a Ledger Nano S giveaway on Sunday. All you have to do to enter to win is make sure you're subscribed to the channel, tick the notification bell to get you notified when I post new videos, smash that thumbs up button, and leave your comment down below. I'll pick a random comment from a random video throughout the week on Sunday. All right, looking at the fear and greed index, we're at 86. We dropped 4 points from yesterday, still in the extreme greed zone. And watching the Dow Jones here, it is pre-market and they are up on the pre-market, so we'll see how it opens. But I'm looking for possibly getting up to the 30,700 this week, maybe. Keep an eye on the area. A break of that would be pretty damn bullish, but we will keep an eye on it. That's why I do daily updates. Let's look at gold. So gold seems to be still continuing down. It does look to be making a bear flag down here. We did hit our first target almost at 1847. We've had that target here since way back in September. I think we put this chart up. The next target is about 1800. I do see us most likely coming down there. If we do get a bounce there and that's it, this could be just a ABC correction and continue up. A break below this 1800, I think we need to start looking at some much lower targets for gold if that happens. DXY, as you guys know, I've been watching this as a falling wedge. Possibility of coming back down here. If we do come back down here, watch DXY. That will be one more leg up for Bitcoin and gold, I believe. But if we do break these EMAs here, break this top trend line, looks like DXY could be heading up to the 102, 103 range. That would be very bearish for Bitcoin and gold. Looking at the BLX chart, as you guys know, I've been watching the NVT here. We are bright red. I'm looking for a cross of this MA right here on the NVT. If you guys don't have it, definitely put it on. It's worth keeping an eye on. But it does look like we are topped out in the MVT. We're going to look at some target zones, so stick around. If you guys are interested in trading, which I believe there's some great opportunities for trading coming up. Great opportunities. I'll leave a Prime XBT tutorial up top. Definitely check it out. It's by far my favorite exchange. I don't use any of the other ones anymore. I'm not like the other channels that'll just put on every link to every exchange just to get commission. I only support Prime XBT because it's the only one I actually trust and use. They don't trade against you. And you can trade crypto, Forex, gold, silver, oil, S&P, Dow, everything on one exchange. And you can have multiple trades in multiple directions, so you can hedge your own trades. Much better. It's not the casino style, liquidate you every play. They just don't trade against their customers. And look that stuff up. There's like there's a lot of stuff on it about the A exchange and B exchange. Check it out. Like I said, it's by far my favorite. You don't get the scam wicks and all that stuff. But what I'm looking at now on the daily in Prime is if we do break this top trend line, which on the daily right now is about the 16.2 range. If we do break that, we could possibly be looking at going up to the 20,800. I don't believe that's going to happen. This looks more like we come down here. Now, this is what I'm expecting. But a break of this trend line around the 12,000, depending on where it hits it, gets us down to between the 74 and 7,700. And those are areas we've been watching. I'm going to take a look at, also on Prime, you can use my promo code Savy50 to get you 50% on top of whatever you deposit into your trading account as a bonus to use towards your margin. Up to 1 Bitcoin. Savy25 will get you 25% off your fees. All right, so looking at the swing high to the swing low in the monthly, the 0.786 fib is about 16,350. We could have front ran it here, so definitely keep an eye on that. And looking at the weekly, As you guys know, we had this target here since we broke this falling broadening wedge down here around May. We had been looking at 16,000. I did not think we were going to get up to that range, but I did have this target here for you. That's why I always say make up your own mind and do your own due diligence. I will give you targets for both directions and then give you my opinion on top of that. But as you can see, we're getting rejected at the 16,000. We're going to dig in a little deeper here in a minute. If we do come back, looking at this as an ultra bullish would be looking at this white symmetrical triangle, and the measured move of that is about $27,000 to $28,000 range. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I don't necessarily believe that's going to happen. Looking at the volume's declining, price is rising. It's it's just not looking good in my opinion. Also, you can see we're having bearish divergence in the weekly, and people say you've been talking about bearish divergence for a long time. It's the weekly, it's not the 15-minute chart, guys. It takes a while to play out. Another way to help support the channel is inkyourimage.com. This is my wife's webpage. Definitely check it out if you haven't already. A lot of cool crypto stuff. It's quality. It's not iron on junk. She can also put whatever you want, family pictures, anything you want on any of this stuff. Great Christmas gifts. Hit her up in the contact if you have any questions. And let's take a look at, we were looking at this as a rising broadening wedge in pink. And looking at a breakout of this, if this was correct, would get us up to possibly the 18.2 range. That's an area to watch if we don't break back down below here. And coming back inside this would be breaking about the 10,450 area. A daily close below this trend line, we've been talking about it for a while, is going to be bearish. I believe we would come back down to retest this bottom trend line here, and a break of that could get ugly. 7,700 range, and I'll show you why in a minute, is very important to me if we do obviously break down. Let's take a look at the 4-hour chart. We're going to dig into this a little bit deep. Obviously, we have this long-term support and resistance line at 10,500 to keep an eye on if we do get down. Like I said, we do have a possibility of breaking up, and if we do break this trend line up top, I do have measured moves I'll show you. But as of right now, let's zoom in a little bit. Take a look at this. We had said it does look like we could be topped out up here. Let me get this out of the way. Where we hit the top of this trend line. If we were to come up and retest it again, would be around the 16,170 range if we did it today sometime. Remember, this is a 4-hour chart. Now, a break above that, I would be looking for possibly the $17,900 to $1,800 or $18,000 range. Now, let's pull this down to here, looking at this as a triangle. Let me move this over a little bit. And as you can see, we do have a measured move. If we break up above this, I would definitely, if we do break above this, this is about 15,750, 15,800. I would be cautious as to around that 16, around the 16.2. If we do break that 16.2, we definitely could be looking for that 17.9 area. Otherwise, like I said, we could be topped out, come back down. If we drop below this trend line around the 15.2, we're most likely coming down, guys. And we do have a measured move. If we do break down out of this triangle here in green, we have measured move around 13,000. It's actually around 13,200. So I'll put that target in there, something to keep an eye on. And then we'll look at the bigger picture here in a minute. Like I said, the break of the 16.2, we could be looking for 17.9. And then in the big picture, in the bullish case, if we do break up past that, we could go up to that 17.9 area, come back down for a retest, and continue up to the 20,000. Now, that's the bullish case. The bearish case, which I believe is more likely, we've been talking about it for a long time, is breaking the bottom of this. Like I said, the first target, if we break down below the 15.2, I'd be looking for around 13.2. Unless we get stopped here around the 13.8, but 13.2 would be the first target, and then coming back down to retest this range around the $12,000 range, depending on where it hits. A break of that, guys, obviously we'll get some support at this 10.5, possibly come back up, retest before coming down. Now this isn't going to happen in a day. This will take time. Either way, watch for the break of the top trend line. We do get major rejection here. Like I said, a break below that 15.2, I would be looking for at least 13.2. And then obviously coming down to retest this trend line. A break of this bottom trend line would be a great short opportunity, in my opinion. If it does break, I would put stops above the trend line and looking like the target of possibly around the 7,700. Don't forget, there's a CME gap all the way down at 35.70. But anyways, like I said, with all the crazy stuff going on in the world today, anything can happen. Just be aware. Keep an eye on these areas right here, because these are very important areas to break, whether we go up or down. So definitely check it out. Keep updated by clicking the Crypto Savvy logo above my head to get you subscribed. Hit that thumbs up button. Leave your comment down below. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I appreciate all the support, and I'm out.